honestly.
No
That and
kidding.
Demolition Derby.
Yeah, I've been there. That was that was my first actual hobby to get into. Couldn't
Yep.
can't afford what I really want to do is the truck and tractor pulling side. I'll enjoy as
Yeah.
a spectator.
Yep. My old boss, he had a couple limited pro stock pulling tractors, and
Nice.
they sunk some money in them, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. And here everybody thinks we're nuts sinking in the money and the building modified rough trucks or building these Jeeps up or even building derby cars. I mean, you get in a truck and tractor pulling shit, man. You know you're talking some money to make sure you're competitive damn near every day of the week because of how the season goes for that.
Yeah, it's insane. I mean, they'll sink $250,000 in a tractor and not even think twice about it. It's nuts.
Just think what we could do with that kind of money if they let us have it.
You can have quite a few tough trucks, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely. I wouldn't have no problem trying to get sponsors and stuff for my event I'm trying to put on. So
Yeah.
but like
Yep.
it'd be all out of pocket. Here you go, Fairboard. We're ready to go. Let's just do this.
Right.
Right.
Now, this past season, you had some I know you had some hiccups, some ups and downs like pretty much everybody I know in the group.
Oh yeah.
What what was the highlight of your 2025 season? For I mean like your highest, the good side, not the low side, what your result.
Um, I don't know. Honestly, there was quite a few. I was lucky to have quite a few of them this year. The very first race we went out, it was the Hartford summer event that they have, and the truck was running good. And I don't know what round it was. I think I was racing West, and it started having fuel issues. And then at Coshocton, the next race, I ended up winning it. So, I mean, that was a pretty big high. I thought I had it figured out, but I didn't at the time. So, the next couple races, I think about half the year, I fought carburetor and fuel issues.
Really?
Yep. Now I got figured out. And then by the time the end of the year came around, I was still fighting issues. So,
Those gremlins were honestly, you weren't the only one. I mean, there was quite a few of you guys in the group and everything else. I mean, it was
everybody's got it.
all year long. Yeah, it was
Yep.
an all year battle. A part that I'm gonna be honest with you, man, is I was actually kind of sad the last race of the season because it's the points
You
race,
and me both.
which we'll get into. I was really hoping it was going to literally come down to you and Brad, your best, his best, and
Yeah.
whoever was the fastest. And of course, let's be the gremlins that show up for Tyler right as he get ready to, on one of the basic, I think, important days for you, Brad,
Oh, yeah.
and anybody that was in the top three, top five of those points. But
Yep.
especially you two, because you guys were right there.
Yep.
And I walk over. I'm gonna tell Johnny Bob. I walk over, tell Tyler good luck. He was early in the thing. Start walking away. All I hear Tyler say is "son of a bitch" through his helmet, everything. He's all done up and shit, man. And it was like, oh great. Of course, the gremlins showed their heads for him. I mean, he did what he could do and everything else. Mad kudos. But I think if that truck was 100%, I don't think honestly Brad would have walked away with the points.
He,
I think you actually had a shot to give him a
Brad,
run for his money.
Brad did a hell of a job this year. I mean, you can't
Oh, yeah.
knock him for anything. I mean, he is one hell of a
Oh
driver,
no.
and he's done a lot with that truck that truck hasn't done for a very long time, in my opinion.
Oh no. Everybody said, especially since that truck's been built, man. That
Yeah,
because we all know the previous owner, the history
yeah,
of that truck. Yeah, Brad's
yep.
come a long way with that, man. You're right.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So that night, I don't know. Everything it felt like was against me that night, and like you said, it was the most important race of the season. Um, I don't know why I didn't really check it out before the race. I just assumed that it was good, which most people probably don't know this, but these trucks are a second job. outside of
Oh,
racing and actual work. You're working on these things every night, every day of the week, trying to get it going for the next one. So it was my own fault for not checking it out, but I fired it up at the trailer and backed it out, and it died. I'm like, well, that's weird, and it was cold. So I'm like, well, maybe it just needs to warm up. So I fired it back up, let it warm up. Right before I went up to race, it would hardly start. It acted like the battery was dead, which is weird because I never have battery issues, ever.
No, you never have, especially with that truck, since you've had it.
Right. So I got up to the line, and let's see, the national anthem started going. Now, I wasn't going to shut it off, but the person I am, like, if your stuff will start back up, shut your truck off. I don't care if it's cold. I don't care. You shut your truck off during the national anthem, you be quiet. I understand you're strapped in, stay in your truck, whatever. But at least shut it off. So I shut it off, and of course it didn't fire back up. And so I climbed out of the truck. Luckily, it was just a loose starter wire. So I wiggled it, got to fire up, and then fuel issues got me in the middle of the run and shut it off. So. Yeah,
that was, like I said, man, that was a tough break. The last race of the year. I mean, because you were all so excited. Everybody was pumped because we knew it was going to come down. You were the only one that was going to catch Brad.
Yeah.
Out of the group with this last race. You were honestly the last one. And this season, for the points, man, I'm telling you what, dude, it was you guys doing your point races and me following along. There was some pretty damn close shit for you guys on times and everything else at these races that you did. So
yeah, it's crazy how close everybody is. I mean, even guys that don't have a lot of seat time, and I'm not saying I do, but guys like Brock, his first year, and Cecil and all them, it's crazy how, I mean, we're within a second of each other. If we all have a good race, we're all within a second of each other usually. So it's crazy. It's crazy how competitive it is, and how well everybody just does all around.
My sleeper of the year is Cecil. He came out of nowhere because I met the dude at the summer race with that chopped up Jeep Cherokee he did, and the next thing I know, I see him at Knox County with the old Joe Maglot and all them, and Springston's old chassis, and it's like, damn. And then he came to life. It's like, oh shit, the boys are in trouble. First time being in a mod, it's like, this guy can drive.
Oh yeah, once he gets that figured out, he'll be hard to beat for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know he even had a Jeep. I didn't even know him at all until he got this truck, and then I started paying attention, and he's pretty good. He'll be hard to beat for sure.
Yeah, he came up to me and my cousin, the one that folded the Colorado in half at the Croton Summer Race. Hey, can we pull our truck and trailer up beside you? He threw his canopy up. We sat there with him and his dad and shit, and all shot the shit that whole night and everything else. When I went around and was talking to you guys too. But yeah, that's when I first met him, and he's like, man, and he got talking, and he come back in the pits after the run. Man, I want me a modified. These guys got some sweet setups and everything. Yours was one of them he was talking about, and shit, I'll tell you tomorrow. Owls.
Yeah.
Your guys's was like his. You two was the top, and I was like, well, not only those two. I said you ought to go check Glover's C10 out. I mean, you can really, if you want. That thing's nasty. I love the way he's got it set up. But yeah, he was just like picking my brain because he's like, I hear you know everybody, and I'm like, yeah, it's just me. Yeah. I said, go talk to the guys, man. Introduce yourself since you're wanting to get into this. And then, like I said, by the time Mount Vernon rolled around, he was part of the family, dude. I mean, it's fucking awesome to see this shit.
Yep. Yeah, that's one thing. Everybody helps everybody out. It's really nice, honestly. I mean, we'll have our moments on the track and a little bit off the track times, but at the end of the day, we're all still buddies and we'll all help each other out. So
Yeah, everybody's got their differences. I mean, there's still a few of them that are kind of, they still got some salty taste in them, but they don't. They leave it in the back. They don't
right,
bring everybody in the middle of the shit. But
yeah.
so now, bringing up the thing, what brought up? We're going to talk about the point series now. We're going to talk about the history of this for the rough trucks. Because I've handed around on the show a few times talking with about and here, I mean, even with Brock and Wes talking about it. But
Yeah.
I want to get the mastermind finally behind us after all these years of Al, Ray, Adam, you know, doing the jamboree stuff and everything else, and finally confrontation for the county fair's points race. What brought this in, and why did you want to do a points thing, Tyler?
To be honest, I've always kind of wanted to do it. I've never ran one before or even been a part of one, so I had no idea what I was doing. And to be honest, Al Varner helps me a lot with it. He is my right hand guy when it comes to questions and everything like that. Because I think him and Ray Scholes were going to start one back in the day. But like
Yes,
you said,
they were.
at the time running jamborees and there was really no time for it. And they already had the jamboree point series that they were doing and everything. But when I thought about it, a lot of trucks was going up for sale, and I didn't really see a big future in modified tough truck racing at the time.
Right.
So I thought that maybe a little extra incentive on top of the year at the end of the year would kind of keep people around. I don't know if it worked or not, but it's still going.
We're getting some new blood actually in the game, man.
Yeah.
Especially the modified side, which is nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we got, me and Al and my girlfriend got a plane together, and we figured, well, we'll give it a shot. And it's been the first year was kind of stumbly. We made some mistakes and we learned a lot from it. But this year, as far as my end goes, nobody really complained to me. It went pretty smooth. So, we adjusted some point stuff, as in like how many points you get per position at each race, and stuff like that. So we've definitely been learning, and we're still learning on how to make it a little bit better.
So on the points this year, I've noticed too where you kind of did the non-drop race. You know, where you had your drops in for the points races and stuff, and you had where everything was total.
Yeah,
you can tell. You can tell the difference it made when it came to the drop races when it was finally time to.
yeah.
That made a world of difference between the top 5 people, man. Real quick.
Drops make a world of difference. They do, and that's why we have them. And I didn't think it'd make as big as a difference as what it does. And what it was all supposed to be, the drops were supposed to be for the guys who can't make it to a 2-hour away race on a Tuesday. Right. So they can use that as a drop. Naturally, if you go to all the races, you just naturally do better. I still don't really understand it. There's guys out there that do, but it just is what it is. I missed
Dale Workman.
Yeah. Yep. He
prime example of going to everyone he can go to, man.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I missed 2 this year. I just happened to do pretty good at the ones that counted. So right. I don't think Brad missed 1. Al, I think he may have missed 1. But
yeah, he missed one of the points races because they had their dirt drags that they were doing up there close to home and stuff. He was already committed to him and Junior. So
yep. But yeah, the drops come into play heavily, especially it's hard to look at them until the end of the year. So like you could have a top 3 guys, and at the end of the year you do all the drops and it'll completely change. I third and fourth all year long, but in all reality, with the drops, I was in first and second. So
Yep.
it
Yeah, because Dale was sitting there without the drops and shit. Fuck, he was second right behind Brad the whole damn time.
yeah. So it definitely makes things interesting. It's fun. It's just a little something extra. It's more than just loading up, going to a fair, getting a couple $100, and then coming back home.
Right. Gives you
So
guys that competitive incentive to, all right,
yeah,
let's play this game.
yep.
So how go ahead.
At the end of the year, we do a banquet every year, and the top 3 tough trucks get to drive their trucks through the town of Centerburg. We have our banquet at 1834 bar here in Centerburg, and you get to drive your truck through the town, and we try to have prizes for everybody that shows up, kids and everybody, hats and stickers and lanyards and T-shirts and all kinds of stuff for everybody that shows up. So it's a good time.
So my question is for you, buddy, to answer everybody out there probably wondering. Now with the points races, is it basically certain fairs? I mean, like I said, I know the answer to this myself, but this is for everybody else. Is it certain races that are on the schedule that it determines what the points are for the
Yeah. So
season, or is it different ways?
it's whatever races has timers. There's races with laser timers like your Knox County and Hartford, Coshocton, races like that. They have electric laser timers. So it's got a laser. You break the beam when you start, and then when you finish, you break another beam. Now there's other races that don't have don't have laser timers. They use stopwatches. That can get a little tricky just because you're depending on another human finger to read your time, and when you're all within a second, that's hard to hard to really judge.
Monster Truck
So
Show.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right?
So the laser timer we think is the fairest way to go. It's not as many races, but we still have fun with it and make it work. So.
But yeah, it's. I'll tell you guys, like I've told you, people many times that's been watching everything else, man. It's interesting if you especially get the experience firsthand. I'm gonna brag it. Ohio still got the baddest modified rough trucks until proven otherwise. Thanks to the
Yep.
jamborees not going on until here recently. But
Yeah.
yeah, Ohio, honestly, I mean the Midwest. When you talk about tough trucks, Ohio's right there at the top, man, because of the modifieds and everything else. Ohio carried the top 5 in points for a lot of years
Yeah.
at the jamborees. So, and
I'm
you
wanting to get
actually got the chassis of a runner-up
yeah. I want to
out of
get
New
the chance
York.
to prove it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, that's the whole part of the reason why me and my family got into modified racing is we wanted to go to jamborees, and originally we bought a Ranger out of New York. Not many people know this, but if you have watched my dad's channel for a long time, we were building a Ranger, and we saw the truck that I currently have for sale, and we just went to look at it to just get some ideas, just to see, because we knew who built it and what truck it was. So we went to go get some ideas, and we looked at it, and it was a completely different level than that Ranger was, and probably would have ever been. So we ended up pulling the trigger and buying that, and then we ended up selling that Ranger chassis we had. So
Yeah, because your dad actually offered it to me at the time when I had money if I wanted it rolling, because I was looking for one back then when you
oh
guys were
really?
building it. And yeah, I was like, I don't have the money right now, sorry. But yeah, I've always
Yeah.
followed in on it and stuff. So
Yeah, it was probably going to be a decent one. We had a lot of good parts for it, but like I said, it was just a whole nother level.
oh yeah.
But Yeah, but going back to the jamborees, that's part of the reason why we got it, is because we always wanted to go to a jamboree. And I didn't really want to drag a stock Jeep at the time that was half totaled, clear to Indiana or Pennsylvania or something like that, and break or something stupid. So
Right.
we got the Ranger and was going to build it, and then COVID happened. And then this truck came about, and they shut the jamborees down. So I've been itching to go back to go to one. I'm going to try and go to one this year, and hopefully try and
Make
prove
sure.
that Ohio does the toughest trucks.
Oh yeah, Indy. Well, because right now I think it's just Indy and PA right now that has them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think
it just
I'll
sucks.
probably go to Indy.
That's the granddaddy of them all. Besides Lima, when they were having them at Lima, man, everybody always looked forward to Lima and Indy. Those were the two biggest jambos when they were going on. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Johnny, this truck he's got chassis he's got is the. I know I talk to him on Facebook every now and then, but I haven't in a while. Fuck, where was Pat at? Just just south of Buffalo. He was right there. So, but yeah, it's originally this truck honestly was Ohio's kryptonite, man. When this guy, the original owner of this chassis that Tyler has, yeah, Ohio had their hands full with this boy. I mean, he was he was right there. So
when you know how to handle your machinery well, you're pretty much damn near invincible. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he was a driver for sure. I when we first got the truck, I talked to Pat a lot about it, and he's a pretty good dude. A lot of people told me he never answered me back or whatever, and honestly, any question I have, I mean, it is right away he answers me, and he's been extremely helpful. Because when we got it, we knew nothing about it. I still don't know some things about it. I'm still learning, but he's shed a lot of light on stuff, that's for sure.
There's a lot of secrets to that truck that you're slowly uncovering because he's finally, you know what I mean? He's letting it go. But so what's it like? What's it like going from basically, like you said, going from the stock to actually having something that's got a little bit of ass underneath of you? That does it scare you any sometimes? Honestly.
Yeah, honestly, it hasn't really scared me until this year. I've gotten a little too comfortable at times with it. This year I had 2 almost mishaps. But it's more or less you're about to hit an obstacle and you have no idea what it's going to do. I don't have enough seat time in it yet to know exactly what it's going to do at every obstacle or every corner. I haven't even gotten it up on 2 wheels in a corner, so I don't even know how hard I can hit a corner until that happens.
Go talk to Brad. He'll give you some pointers.
Yeah, it's more the not knowing is the scariest part.
Right.
But going from a Jeep to the way the truck was the first year I ran it was a huge difference. The suspension was great. Going from Jeep steering to hydraulic steering is weird. You don't feel anything in hydraulic steering. Like your Jeep, you can kind of tell what it's doing, what the wheels are doing, but with the first year, it was probably the first or second race I raced with it, I broke the knuckle on it. Now, I had no clue that I broke it just because you don't feel nothing in the steering.
So there's no telltale signs of actually breaking something unless it literally, then and there you find out.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yep. Now, when we got the motor redone, that's when I noticed the biggest difference. We bought the motor for that Ranger originally, and it was under our impression it was supposed to be like 500 or 600 horse, which was cool, but it ended up being like 300 or 400 horse. So I mean, it was a little bit more than a Jeep, but it wasn't anything crazy that it was like uncontrollable. Now, when we got the motor redone, that's when it got a little crazy. So
Well, I mean, there's some of you guys out there. Honestly, when it comes to rough trucks, especially modified, man, I know a lot of these trucks were built like we were talking for the Jamboree. Do you
Mhm.
think some of these trucks in the fleets that are out there in our circle got a little too much motor for some of these local fairs?
Yeah. Yes and no. So obviously Dale's truck is insane. But you got guys out there too, like Logan Ellis's old truck that's probably about 800 horse.
Right.
It's all about how you drive it and how you can put the power to the ground.
Yeah.
Driving it is half the battle. You can have a $500,000 truck, and if you can't drive it, you're not going to win. It just is what it is. So if you're used to that power and can control it, kind of like Logan did,
Yeah. Oh,
you're going
yeah.
to win a lot. And he won, not last season, the season before, he won every single race he went to.
Yep.
So it's all about putting it to the ground. But 9 times out of 10, anything over really probably 800 horse is a little much, in my opinion.
So pretty much like you're saying, it comes down to the seat time, driver's experience. You've got to harness that stuff like in any motorsports, but for short track racing stuff like that, I mean, I get what you're saying. The seat time's crucial.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep. And at the end of the day, we're on dirt.
Yeah.
So there's only
You're
so
playing
much
in
track.
mud,
Right.
dirt, rocks. It don't matter. It's a combination of Mother Earth out there for you guys.
Right.
Speaking of history, Logan and his dad, with their trucks that's now in new ownership.
Yep.
Shorty's is with Dale now.
Yep.
And Logan's Cecil's buddy, I think it was, that ended up buying it or some shit like that.
I haven't met him yet.
He actually, since Delaware, it got after the fire incident, it never came out the rest of the season.
I heard about it. I wasn't there, but I
Yeah.
heard it.
That's the race you didn't end up going to. But yeah, I guess it caught fire after the run.
Huh.
So, but no, those two trucks has got the most rich history in the state of Ohio when we're talking about jamborees, because those were the OG modifieds of the jamboree that put Ohio on the map. And then we got Mr. Nick Anderson. If you're watching on Facebook, that it's working now. Quit hiding, bud. I need to get you up on the show, man. You're one of the other OGs out there, bud.
Yep. Me and Nick's a good dude.
Oh yeah.
He was helping me when I was racing Jeeps, when I thought that all the modified guys were all stuck up and didn't want to talk to me. But
he's one of the few, man. He's one of those few mod guys that at first he came off like, is he gonna punch me for asking? Hey, how you doing? No, you're right, man. He came off. He actually once you got to know him and you weren't gonna be a dick, he was actually he's a pretty good dude to shoot the shit with.
Yep. My first year racing the modified truck, I won Norwalk, and I beat him and Logan and Travis Stevens and all the bigger guys. And I'm not gonna lie, I cried on Nick's shoulder. It was pretty emotional. And the next race, I think I got second or something. And I went up, shook his hand, and he goes, "You're not gonna cry again, are you?" I'm like, "No, I got that out of my system. We're good."
It's over. I just knocked out the top 5 guys in freaking in my class, man. It's unbelievable. I had to.
Yeah. Every girl finds a nut every now and again.
Mr. Talbert's a prime example of that too, man. I mean,
oh yeah.
Brock was another one that came into his own. I mean, you guys is all. I'm proud of you guys, especially you, doing what you're doing. Besides working a full-time job like everybody else, you've also been helping your dad with Peter's Outdoor. You and your brother and stuff. I know you guys has kind of been. You don't do much filming for it, but just helping out with that channel and shit, man. Yeah, it's just
pretty good.
Oh hell yeah! I got Johnny hooked on it. He's been catching going back
Yeah,
catching
hell
some
yeah.
old shit from that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's been great. It's been awesome getting to know you guys. How close we've gotten. I mean,
Yeah.
like I told Brock though, I can honestly say I'm an OG fan from the day it started that Knox County put rough truck on the map from the horse pulling track, man. It's
There's not
amazing.
many people I've met that could say that. That's pretty
I
cool.
wa- I watched Ray Scholes put his Bronco into the side of a horse trailer when he hit the big jump up on the horse track. It was
Yeah.
raining that day, and he slid down the hill. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm one of the few that far few and through that's I've seen this sport grow.
Yeah.
I've seen the bad, I've seen the ugly. You guys in this new generation that's coming up through, I know we're close in age still and stuff. You guys are still, some of you are a little bit younger, but it's nice to see you carrying on the torch that, like I said, Adam, Ray, Travis. Unfortunately, Nick would still be doing it if he wouldn't have had his mishap, like ordeal with his back and everything. He'd still be out there. Everybody be chasing his ass. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna tell you that right now. We'd be
Oh
chasing
yeah.
Nick. So, but yeah, it's just neat to see some of the OGs open up a little bit and pass the torch over. I think to the right people. You're
Yeah.
one of them. Brock's one of them. Brad, of course, he made a name for himself with his damn Broncos, so the boys know that. It just kind
Yeah.
of made him now. He's the OG of the group. You know,
Yeah.
he's like the grandpa of the group because he's been doing it so damn long. But yeah, to see people like Al, Ray, and them, hey man, keep it up. You know, yeah, I'll give you shit here and there all the time, but he's always the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
usually to congratulate you. You know, I mean,
Oh yeah.
that's just Al. But yeah, to see it carried on, and I think it's going to grow more.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
We may see some new mods coming out.
That'd be nice.
I don't know. I
think
don't know yet.
besides Chris Glover, nobody's really, well, Chris Glover and Jason Daniels. I don't think anybody's built a truck in the last who knows how long.
It's all been passed around in the
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. The
I
problem
hit the
is, I
lot.
mean, it's so much cheaper to buy a truck than it is to build one nowadays.
And
Yeah.
anymore. Well, plus like I got talking with you there because about, you know, when Logan's truck was first up for sale, talking with you and everybody else.
Yeah.
For what they sold that truck for to build that to where it's at and to be dialed in like it was, you'd have to be a millionaire to get it to where that truck's, after all these years, that
Yeah.
truck was finally set where it needed to be with trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. You couldn't afford
Yep.
it now. It's a half a $1 million truck to build new now to get it even close to what that truck was.
Yeah. 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 The just the price of parts. I mean, you buy shocks depending on what shocks you buy, 4 shocks for these trucks, and you're looking at $4 or $5, $6,000
Yep.
just in shocks. I mean, that's not including the chassis, the body. I mean, bodies now are $3,000 to $4,000. It's crazy how
Yeah.
much is actually sunk into these trucks. So,
Yep.
I mean, unless you literally build it from the ground up yourself, which I'm going to be the first one to tell you I can't. I'm not a fabricator or nothing. So, um,
No.
you might as
No.
well buy one.
From somewhat of a rookie standpoint, is that building it still with durability in mind?
Yeah. So, like, most of the time, guys who are the 2 guys I know of that built their trucks have been doing it for a while. So they know exactly what it takes, how big stuff needs to be, how low it needs to be to the ground, stuff like that. So, yeah, durability is a big factor.
If you see some of the tracks these guys run with these at the local fairs, yeah,
Yeah,
durability is definitely a must. The way the fair board builds some of these damn
I
tracks.
can respect that, man.
yeah, yeah. They're building tracks now to kill your trucks for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
But
Yeah, it's one of those deals. I mean, me personally, last 2 years, the hometown track, the Super Bowl rough truck, dude. I'll tell you what has been the best last 2 years. I think I've seen that track in almost 20 years, man. That
Yeah.
was it was just perfect. It was a speed, but it was also just enough to see how damn good of a driver you were with the obstacle.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I goofed up pretty good at Mount Vernon this year. I thought it was, well, what got me was grass. Not a lot of people realize with these trucks, when you get on grass, it's like ice. I mean, it's worse than mud sometimes. And I went into the first corner or the second corner at probably 40 mile an hour, and you're not stopping that on grass. You're just not. And I blew clear through the corner, hit a cone, and it wasn't very good, but you learn from your mistakes, I guess.
oh yeah, it's definitely that thing. Is that still one of your bucket list race now in the modifieds to take home the Super Bowl?
Yeah, I'd
And
like to
that or the hometown show of Croton?
both of them, honestly.
Both of them.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I think more Croton than anything, just because my family shows up. My entire family shows up to that one every
Yeah,
year.
you've got the crowd. You've got the crowd when you come. You can always tell on pit side or even when you walk over on the grandstand side, man. You know your family's there because, damn, you hear your name announced. It's like, where'd all these people come from? It's like, and
Yeah,
then Tyler gets done racing. And he walks up and everybody's just all around, man. That's what's awesome about it is having family that's supportive of this shit too, man. So
yeah, yep. They support me a lot. I couldn't do it without them. That's for sure. Um, yeah, I'm came close this year to winning Hartford. I got second. The truck actually caught on fire at Hartford this year in the staging lanes. My
yep, I
electrical
remember that.
box that's all my switches, it started smoking real bad in the staging lanes, and I really think that's how I got second, is just because I was trying to hurry up and get back to the pits. and I didn't
You're
want to
like,
really,
let's go, let's go, let's go.
yeah, yeah. I was waiting for stuff to start dripping and catching everything else on fire. So, yeah.
So this year, are we getting point series again this year for everybody? Since we're gonna continue on with the points as long as everybody wants to be in it, or are we gonna change
That's
it
the
up a
plan.
little bit this year?
No, that's the plan. Like you said, as long as we got enough people.
Okay.
My limit is probably 6 to 8 people. As long as we have more than that, we'll go ahead and do it. So I think we will, especially the guys that have bought trucks like Brock and Cecil and all them. I truly believe that they'll sign back up next year. So,
Oh yeah.
and there's a couple other guys that's bought in trucks. Like I think it's Cecil's brother-in-law. He bought that Explorer.
Bought the Joker. Yeah,
Yeah.
time
So
first time running it was at Morrow County. He did pretty damn good in that truck for it
yeah, he
only
did.
being 2-wheel drive.
Yeah, yeah, he did. Yep. So I think we're gonna do it again this year. So
Hell yeah, man.
that's the plan. As
I'm
far
gonna
as
I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna get my stock Jeep built, and I'm gonna come try to hurt some feelings in the point
that's
series this
fine.
year.
We take them all.
Hell
I'll get
yeah.
Grandma Karen on my side too. So we'll come.
There you
We'll
go.
come play spoiler for you guys.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it'd be cool.
Is there anything with the points you gonna leave it the same pretty much, bud? The way it is,
Yeah.
or you gotta
Yeah, I
do some
think so.
tweaking on it?
There's a couple races that we're looking at to add. There was one close to West Virginia this year. It had a huge payout, and only like 3 guys went. And as far as I know, they told the guys that went. I think it was Al, Dale, and Jared went down there,
Mm-hmm.
and they told them guys that they could get timers. So we might look at maybe adding that race. Then there's a couple other races, new races that are looking like they might have timers also. So
I
make a little
mean,
bit more.
honestly, I think it would too. Well, not only that, and I think it'd stop a lot of the fucking controversy with people using, like you were saying, the stopwatch situation. Because if you're not staying right on top of it, I'm vouching for this for helping Renee during the monster truck thing. Dude, that shit with doing the time stop with the stopwatch, that's crazy. Because all it takes is that one split second not hitting the button, and you're adding time to somebody's shit, or you're stopping too quick, and it's like, yeah. That's why you need this timer system. I think that is honestly one of the greatest things to do. You got any been checking in to see if you can get any sponsors in on your point series to help out some more besides the ones you already have?
To be honest with you, I was pretty bad this year about getting sponsors. I've been so busy. This year, I'm going to hit it hard. I really want to pay more spots. So, like last year, I put a cap on, like, if it's less than 15 drivers, just the top 5 gets paid. If there's more than 15 drivers, the top 10 gets paid. I would really love to pay down more spots. And even if it's just somebody wants to sponsor some T-shirts or stickers or something, it would give us more to give out at the banquet. We put their name on Facebook and stuff like that. So I'm going to try and hit it hard at the beginning of this year and try and get some more.
Sounds like you and me need to team up and go tag sponsors for both ordeals, the point series and my event and shit, man. So we just hit all the locals we can between Hartford and Mount Vernon and everywhere else in Centerburg and shit. I mean, maybe we'll have to get together and make a day or something of it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that'd be cool. There's a lot of places, like the second year I did it. Shorty got honestly quite a few of the sponsors that we had the second year, and it was just local businesses here in Centerburg. And it's kind of surprising how many businesses will actually support something small like that.
That's what Shorty told me when I started our group chat with the ordeal. Well, with him and Nick, as you've seen in the chats and stuff, about hit your local places, especially like within the area of where you want to hold it. That's like, duh. Everybody in Hartford, Licking County, they're huge supporters of that fucking fair, and anything that goes on is like, it's just got to plan out the right timing and have the right stuff you need to go hit these places. I mean, I could probably we could honestly, between both of we could have 50, 60 sponsors.
Yeah.
Even if it's just stupid little shit, that they can give just from local businesses between our areas.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, it's just getting out there and asking. Like I said, I was horrible with it this year, but next year I'm gonna try a lot harder to get.
Well,
better
I'm
payouts.
gonna throw a shameless plug out here, and this is courtesy of Tim Warner. Hit up Optima Batteries, he said.
Okay.
I guess they're pretty damn good because he gave me the information, and they like supporting motorsports events, he said. So I figured I'd throw it out there that maybe they can come help. Maybe top 3 guys, red top, blue top, and do the marine and yellow top batteries along with prize money if you work something out with them. I think that'd be kind of cool, an incentive, because you guys pretty much run those batteries anyways. Why not try to get them to come on board for a sponsor for the points race?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I run 2 red tops in mine, so anything helps for sure.
Dale runs yellows in his, and that was courtesy of me. So I was able to get the family deal discount for him to save a little money on the truck. Him and Jared to help them out with it. So
cool.
Johnny, you got any questions you want to ask Tyler, bud?
Man, I've been just kind of thinking it all in. It's been cool hearing your story. Honestly, there's some interesting going on there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. I look forward to seeing you come far in this.
Yeah. Yep. It'll be an exciting year for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So
Yeah.
Tyler, I want to thank you and everything else for coming up on. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna wrap this up and let you go do your thing for the night and stuff. Man, I
All right.
appreciate you coming up. I'm definitely maybe middle of summer, something or end of the year again this next season. I'll have you back up here and we'll do another recap. Hell, maybe
That'll work.
I might even surprise you guys and I'll hit you with a live feed probably at Mount Vernon this year, right here on the network from the thing again. So
There
you
go.
have a
That'd
good
be cool.
evening, man.
You
Thank
too.
you
Thank
once
you,
again,
guys.
Tyler, for coming up, buddy. I will see you later on, buddy. Have a good
That was
night,
a
Thank
man.
pleasure talking to you.
See ya.
Oh yeah. Hell yes. Once again, Wally brother. Sorry if I didn't say too much throughout the whole thing. I was just kind of soaking it all
you're
in
good.
through this.
Yep. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. That was my good friend Tyler Peters, talking about the points races and points series and rough truck racing and everything. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I really enjoy having the guys up here, him, Wes, and Brock. Next Monday, I have Tim Warner. He drives a mega truck called Wrong Turn 2.0. He'll be here on the show talking about mega truck racing. The gentleman has personally raced side beside Dennis Anderson, the owner of the Grave Digger, and his family, mega truck racing and stuff down there at their place. He's going to be on the show next week talking about his career and everything else. And he's another local guy, kind of close to me. So thank you once again for tuning in. Let's make 2026 the best year for all of us. So far, I'm kicking off the year on a good note. I'm booked out the whole month of January right here on Speedway Stories with a lot of good people, good racing stories, just all around great people, man. And I want to share their experiences with you guys. So stay tuned on Monday nights, 8 o'clock. Like I said, next week's Tim Warner. The 19th, I got Tyler Mead coming on. And the 26th, I'm working on actually 2 guests to come on the show to talk about being promoters. I'm still in the detail works with them. But for the month of January on Speedway Stories, we're going to have guests on here. I'm going to give you guys all kinds of motorsports information and life experiences with these guys. Once again, like I said, thank you all for tuning in. Tyler, thank you, bud. I appreciate you, man. Wish you best of luck, and I'll see you out there this race season. Everybody have a good night. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Wally, thank you, brother.